And you know it's going to be hard
That's
because
true.
they're black.
We know.
And you know it's going to be
know
hard
now.
because...
Yeah, but we know.
Yeah, so because you know this, why would you bring another child into... Why would you do that? You know it's going to be long. And you know it's going to be hard.
Because
and
she's beautiful and you don't want to pull out.
You don't,
I think we've been through this before.
You've gone way too down.
Nah, you guys are getting... Yeah. Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
Oh, damn it. The
Wow.
mic's
I got a
acting
fucked up
up.
mic today. I'm keeping
Yeah,
on my...
same. My shit's
yo,
hanging.
I'm
That's
kidding.
my
Yo,
lips.
do something with the crane.
You know,
bro.
you just screwed a black bit on.
Nah,
No, it's not
they must
doing
be
it,
right.
we're
dog.
educated, man.
No, it
Don't do
doesn't
that to
work.
us.
Yeah. It's like
Don't let
lip
me
dick
go over there and
mic.
fix it.
Fucking impotent mic.
I hate that. Don't let-
I'm good here. See,
yeah, no, don't let me go over there and fix it.
You're nasty.
What?
Don't
Is
let
that
me
an
go there and
impotent
fix it,
mic?
yo. 'Cause I don't like doing that to people.
Jill.
What?
Ah.
Fucking do the thing where it's like this.
Yo, Joe said I have an oral asphyxiation last
no.
week, and
Okay.
I respected everybody for not even touching that whole situation where she said it.
Said what?
Oh my god.
She has an oral asphyxiation.
I have a oral
When did she say that?
fixation.
Huh?
When did she say that?
Oh, you had left by then.
Oh, thank. I was
You
gonna say,
left by then.
What do you mean? Respect
You
her for not
left.
touching it.
You
I would
left.
say.
I said nope.
Explain.
I said, huh?
Explain.
How do
Explain,
you guys
Jill.
make it turn to my mouth? Oh.
I've done this for
What I
like
didn't
almost
want to
every
do.
He doesn't. He sets it up for me. I've never touched.
week.
Thank you.
Oral
I
asphyxiation.
have a oral fixation, which means that
Oral.
I really like things in my mouth. So I either have this in my mouth, or a lollipop, or food, or
Or
dick. So
That's fair enough.
yeah, like it's a real problem.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to FTheKulture podcast. I got one of them.
What's going on?
That is
I go
the best
by me,
ever
aka
start.
Godson, aka Harley Flavor,
Best ever
aka officially King. That's how we're starting off today.
Yeah.
By the way, I think that's a. By the way, Jill, I think that's beautiful.
That's awesome.
That's a
I
great.
just didn't.
I don't know why any.
I didn't want niggas
Jill.
to turn into creeps and be like, oh my day, oh my day. So I was like, there was like a 10-second silence as soon as she said it. I was like,
Wait, who was there when she said it?
oh, Rome Ebbs, Emma.
Wait. Oh. Like,
Even Emma was like,
Just wait. Nah, but look, yeah. There's worse things.
listen, but yeah.
I
That's
can't
not even. That,
can't
that,
even add
I didn't.
negative
I didn't put. I was gonna say I didn't
yeah.
put it on a bad because that's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
great.
And that's what it is.
Go
Yeah.
you.
It's awesome.
Your boyfriend is lucky.
Right.
Ooh, he's got
Right.
long life of just.
okay.
As I said, officially King Godson.
Oh my God.
To my right, I got Ebbs.
Oh,
Right. We got the supermodel, the everything you've heard.
Shut up.
We got Jilda, you know what I mean? And then
we got me.
go ahead,
We
all
got
black.
Timmy. All blacked out. King of chat and shit. Repeat. You know, master of thoughtful and toxic. Wait, do you see what I did there?
Yeah.
You see what I did there? Wait, I said master of
You fucked
thoughtful
it up.
and toxic.
Oh, I didn't even. I have headphones on and I didn't pick it up.
Thoughtful and
Our
toxic.
dyslexics fans heard that.
Shout out to them,
Clear
man.
now, man.
Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Yo, Jill picked up on that quickly.
Yeah, I didn't
Yo,
hear that.
Jill's English like, oh, that didn't sound right.
No.
But yeah, man, I'm here. I'm here. You know, just having fun. I don't even need all the intro today. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, how y'all feeling, man? Outside of the obvious. Outside of the obvious outside.
I mean, you know what's weird is like the way we have to talk about this is because we don't know when this is coming out. It's almost like you can't. There's a bit of balance in the present and the past and the future.
That's
tense.
why
Yeah,
we
we
didn't
don't
want
wanna
to touch it in
talk
the
about
past.
it.
No, but
anyway.
but because it's been so long, we can actually talk about from how
It's an overview
it's
now.
an overview of like
Yeah.
how we got
It's an
here. Like
overview.
what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on,
Right.
bro?
Right.
But the world has been locked down for. It's gonna be a year. It's actually gonna get
This
to a
shit
year.
started in
Yeah.
February, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Nah,
gonna be
it started
a
in
year.
UK started in
November,
March.
actually.
In March in UK, but
In China, anyway.
Yeah.
in some parts of the world. Yeah,
Yeah.
they started
China
like
started in
last-
November.
But they're
we
COVID free, so
found
they're
out-
chilling.
Yeah, they
so that's cool.
eradicated it.
We found out about it in December initially.
Right.
Yeah, end of December.
West.
Those. the videos started coming out.
And people were like, I remember someone was telling me, oh, it's not going to get here. They're going to contain it.
I remember they were like, oh, that sounds tough.
They're going to continue over there. They're going to continue.
And then
nobody could have taken it seriously, especially in January with Trump bombing. What's that place?
3 was
We
on
were
that.
We
so
had other stuff to worry about.
We were distracted.
distracted.
Yeah, we had other stuff to worry
It
about in
was on the
January.
impeachment stuff.
Right.
remember the stupid news that was going on before COVID? Do you even remember what the fuck was going on?
What was life before
exactly?
COVID? I don't know.
No one fucking
I was
remembers.
on holiday.
Me too.
Oh yeah,
Prominent holiday.
she went to Korea and then came back.
I went to Hong Kong.
Came back throwing up.
Nobody was wearing masks.
Hello.
Realized that.
Yeah, threw up all over set and had a very disgusting flu afterwards.
COVID-like symptoms.
COVID-like symptoms.
She had COVID-like
She had
symptoms.
COVID
You
early.
didn't lose your taste.
And then literally shut down the week after, and nobody went back to work for another 5 months.
Yeah. But why do you think? Why do you lot think that this country has handled this pandemic so horribly?
The world. mostly.
Democracy.
Why has this country specifically?
Democracy.
Expand on that.
We really take that seriously, and human rights and democracy. we take
Explain
that
what
really
democracy is for those that don't know.
Democracy is the freedom of, what was it? Choice and opinion? Is that it? Yeah, some shit like that. About
what it
the
is?
people's opinion matters more than anything. And if the majority says something, it should go. So the government can't tell us, shut the fuck up and stay inside or we'll shoot you dead. See? So in Spain, you know how they were patrolling the streets? The soldiers were patrolling the streets and said, go home at 8
But
p.m. Don't fucking come outside.
Isn't Spain a democratic country as well?
Yes, but they take their shit more serious.
Do you just mean people don't?
In
don't
England, we
respect
have
leaders?
no control of the public, like, at all.
But Jill,
And it's cool. And I love that. But we really fucked it.
you know how this got here?
How?
Boris knew that this was happening all over the world.
Yeah.
Right.
He decided to build no plan.
Right.
That's
He
true.
decided to do nothing about it
Right.
until it came to his front doorstep.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So Boris being the prime minister, he'll have smart people working for him and they'll hand him 3 or 4 folders of what we need to do and what direction our country needs to go in.
Right.
Now, Boris is an idiot, so it's like Russian roulette. Unfortunately, the first gun he shot, he blew himself up in the head,
Right.
metaphorically speaking. You know where he wanted to go with? Herd immunity.
I remember he
When
said,
he went on
sorry,
TV and he told us, your loved ones will die.
early
Right,
this
that
year.
was-
Yeah.
That was
amazing.
Yeah.
Problem with
then-
herd immunity, you can't get there until they die, until a lot of people die.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to reach everyone and because
Right.
some people are compromised. So we tried to do that. Now the problem is when you go into a plan that deep and then you want to flip side and say, no, actually, we need to go into lockdown.
Right.
Actually, now we need to come out and help tweet and eat out every day and everyone.
Right.
It was the herd immunity that got us in this problem and the lack of preparation before and Boris picking the wrong choice.
So Boris doing herd immunity at the beginning, which meant carry on as usual.
Yeah, because we
Fuck
want
us.
everyone to we want most people to get
Get it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being on set, which was of The Crown, which, as you all know, if you've watched this, is just full of old white people. Them niggas they were like, oh, Boris, you know, bless him, it's his first time in office. He doesn't really know what to do. And I was like, why are you defending this nigga? He just said y'all gonna die.
Yeah. But they didn't hear that because
heard that.
yeah.
They're all, and they voted
chose
for
not to
him.
hear that.
They
Yeah.
voted for him, and they were like, oh, it's so disappointing. I was like,
Jill's impression. It's so great. Jill.
that's them.
Yeah.
And I laughed. I was like, all right. So here we are. It's Christmas. How y'all feel?
I'm
great.
actually okay. I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
2020 has been a great year.
It's been an okay year.
I think it's been the best year.
Yeah.
I think it's been amazing.
I've learned a lot.
So much.
So there's a lot to take away. Outside
yeah.
of like the L's, obviously that like people took.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause
I have my fair share of those. But yeah, outside of
personally,
that,
it's been an okay year for me.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a privileged thing. I keep saying this. It's a privileged thing to say that none of us have really suffered any great loss
Right.
or anything like that. You know, no one's died. No one's
mean,
lost their job. No one's kicked out of their house. Are you dead?
We lost someone.
What's going on?
Lost a few people, not just someone.
Oh,
Fuck.
I just have a different perspective on life. I had quite a few, more than a few.
What?
So yeah.
Only my cousin died, but I don't care about that nigga. So
Oh my goodness.
what? Carry what?
I mean, rest,
Whatever.
God
Rest in
his
peace.
soul, you know?
Yeah. Rest
So
I shake when you speak.
rest in peace.
I'm just coming
Whatever.
from one side. The other one?
Yeah, none of us have lost our jobs, our homes. We're
I
all
got a job during COVID.
exactly.
I mean,
You know,
I went
we're
into COVID with a job
okay.
and I came out without a
Without
job.
a job, yeah.
I mean, you quit. You didn't lose your job.
what? Freedom.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
Difference.
Choices.
still, you know,
Choice.
Yeah.
still battling the right one. I don't know.
Chose to quit
Yeah.
COVID.
Some people have had it really, really hard. And some people work with COVID on the front lines, and that's long. And I'm
out my
so
mom.
glad that I don't.
My brother, my mom, my dad, my sister, my sister-in-law.
Okay,
mother-in-law.
okay. Let's put a pin on NHS. We need to return to that.
Yes.
What do you lot, just touching on them and pay and
Oh,
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
put a pin on that. What do you lot think about COVID as like, is it real to you lot? Is it
Yes.
So-
is it like, because there's a lot of conspiracies floating out there right
Ah, I
now
see, yeah.
because
These
of
fucking
an
people.
abundance of information.
Fake.
Yeah,
Right.
So that was where I wanted to even go when Ebs and Jill were speaking earlier when they were talking about how it got so bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
The easy thing for us to do is put it on Boris, and I think one of the biggest things I would say is this shit came during the worst world leadership. I mean, come
In
during
the world,
come
China.
no, not just that.
No.
No, I said the
It's
world.
Boris
leadership.
X Trump.
Yeah.
bro.
Bro, you
Them
haven't
niggas
put
together.
Trump
Come
in
during
there.
Obama's
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying? COVID should have come when Obama was here.
No.
No,
They would have
yeah.
blamed him hard and loose.
I
I'm
don't
glad.
mind, but
Fuck
at least
that.
he would have
Yeah.
I don't wanna hear that.
handled it a bit better.
Yeah, at least
Yeah, he would have.
It's competence.
True.
You know what I mean?
I wanted competence. Even Theresa
true.
May, I would trust her.
Oh, they would have fucked
She's a
her
little
up.
shaky, man.
They would've
She
fucked
would
her
have
up.
killed her.
Well,
off.
guess
Listen,
what?
no
Ruined
offense.
You know
her.
what the problem is?
No, like,
You know what the problem is?
I mean, COVID would have killed her.
No, but you know,
She is fragile. No, there's no
Buddy!
But look at her, man.
Hey!
She can't,
Look,
Theresa
let-
May can't get that.
let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's not do
If she
this.
was in the hospital shaking
Let's-
hands
let's
with the
not do
COVID,
that.
That's
No,
true.
that almost took Boris. Boris was like ill.
Well, first of all, maybe that should have helped.
Yeah.
It would- Maybe if he took one of them, Trump Boris had it, if he took one of them, maybe people would have realized, oh shit, let's take
It's
it seriously.
real, yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah,
they
it's
they
true.
wanted to keep putting this misinformation out. But the reason I'm saying that about like
Boris.
the leadership is, even if it's Theresa May, right? The difference with having someone in America that's competent is they provide world leadership.
Of course, yeah.
That's the problem, is at least they said that if someone like Obama was there, it would be as, okay,
This is
Let's
dead ass
work.
serious.
with all the
with
countries.
all the
He had a
countries.
pandemic
Yeah.
response team.
Yeah.
Trump dismantled it.
Yeah.
So I would have liked this to come during his time.
Yeah.
It would have still been bad, but it wouldn't be where we are now.
No,
because
no.
the rest of the stupid world that didn't know what the fuck they were doing would have at least had someone to follow.
Sure.
He would have worked with Germany, Angela Merkel. They would have, because they had a great relationship.
Mm.
He would have tried to work with all other, like Trudeau in Canada,
Yeah.
and then whoever the fuck is here would just be like, well, we gotta jump in.
Yeah, because
And they would, no one will be telling us that the World Health Organization is the fucking enemy.
Yeah.
Because that's what Trump says.
Idiot.
That's what. So this whole situation is more than just one leader, and then the misinformation that comes with it.
Misinformation is
Like,
a
the-
biggie.
People underestimate. You know those chain messages our parents used to send.
Yeah.
Underestimate the impact it actually has had.
Yeah, no, them ones.
You
There's a few
underestimate
crazy
the
ones that I
impact
sent
of the
around.
crazy chain.
Yeah. He sent
I
around.
sent out
What are you doing,
nasty
Uncle?
voice notes.
What are you doing?
Yeah, no, that was on me, innit?
Yeah,
So,
nah, he sent around.
and I think it goes back to what I think me and we spoke about this earlier. Like, I think, and I said this I think last week or the week before, some people need to go to sleep. They're too woke, right? There's so much information. You know, like if you go back to the Bible, Adam and Eve,
Yeah,
right, when they ate the apple, and God said, now you know more. Now you know good and evil,
yeah.
right? We now have so much information that people actually just want to, they don't care what they share. They might not research it, and people want information to confirm their bias. I don't trust authority.
That's the
So
correct
if
one.
you tell me authority, they're misusing and they're gonna, I want to trust that information. I want to,
Because it
I
fits
wanna
into what I
trust
already
it fits
believe.
my narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the misinformation system out there added
true.
to people now saying fuck whatever the government says. I'm not
News is-
listening.
News
Yeah.
is tough too because like even for news outlets, the government has used those outlets to like stir up their own propaganda
Yes.
whenever they need it.
Yeah.
So it's tough. Like I can see both sides. I can see why it's easier for them to latch on to this is a conspiracy. There's no virus really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's easy to
Adding incompetency to it,
yeah.
it then
It
makes
just
you easy.
easy.
Bro, Trump was lied thousands of times in office.
Yeah.
He's literally on record. So whenever he says anything, people are like, is it true?
Right.
He literally, there's been a news media have created fact checking.
Yeah.
I
In
can't
the
believe
era
it.
of Trump. They had to create fact checking because the nigga lies so much. So now, whenever he's speaking, they have live fact checkers.
They're like, false.
And they say, that's not true. That's not true. Do you know how fucked up that is? For some people don't need that. Some people still believe whatever the fuck he says.
Yeah.
And same thing here is like, yo, we might think Boris is not that bad, but the only reason is because the system here is a bit more, what's the word, archaic, right?
Yeah.
It's older and they have distributed power and they don't care about, they're not as, they haven't died on their party lines as America have, right? So here we have many parties now. It was a problem when we had Labour and Conservative. Now it's like, the Green Party will say, well, fuck this Labour Party because they're saying some bullshit. That
Really?
party might say that.
But when it comes down to it's red and blue. When it comes
That's
down
what
to
it
it, it's
is.
red and
That's
blue.
That's what
Yes.
they've divided us into, right? That's what they've divided.
real.
Crip and blood. Why red and blue? That's the funny thing. Why did they choose red and blue? Because I'm sure gang. So is that? Do you think?
Ah, yo.
Wait,
That's a
question.
dark rabbit hole.
Quick,
That's
quick side note. Who do you think modeled who? Do you think the gangsters modeled?
The gangsters
America, or do
definitely
you
model
think-
the
Gangsters
fucking
definitely
politics we talk about.
So
Come on.
Chris
They're
would go
lucky
dance.
gangsters.
Yo, the government's the biggest gangsters.
Yeah,
bro.
they're slightly the biggest
They
gangsters.
take money from you every single month and
Yeah.
call it tax.
Ew.
Yeah, no, like HMRC, ooh. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Them
that's
niggas are
racketeering.
scary as hell, man.
Damn.
Come on.
Nah, but I think that's what it was. Is a combination of, and I think that's what kicked it off. Is the fact that the information wasn't, and people kept changing the narrative. Wear mask, don't wear mask. Wash it. So it was like they were learning as we were learning because, like you said, they failed to prepare. So we were not getting information that we should be getting. People, one day, everyone was like, well, don't wear a mask. And I was walking around like, I don't know, why are they wearing a mask? What are you
Yeah.
doing a mask?
Yeah,
and
those
then like,
false
everyone wear masks.
information.
I'm like, oh, shit.
Some people never even used to wash their hands until they
That's
wash your
scary.
hands.
You lot, man.
Yeah.
That's scary. I used to carry, what's it called, everywhere. I still do. And when it happened, I
Hand
was like,
sanitizer.
yeah, and I was
Anti-vax.
like, when people were buying that, I was like, wait, you don't carry hand sanitizer normally? Like, what's good?
No, I didn't. I'm nasty.
Nah, bro, you see
I
people,
traveled a lot, so I always did.
Yeah.
You see people just like leaving the toilet like, oh
I've
damn,
seen
bro, you
people
ain't even gonna
straight
wash
to the
your hands,
cubicle.
bro?
Out the door. I see you.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
You know why they do that? Someone actually told me that before. I was
What?
like, why the
What?
like, bro,
What?
some of them don't even go cubicle. They're like, bro, I come to the toilet, I get my dick out, piss in the.
You touch your penis and then leave.
to
And
the-
Without
then you
washing your
touch the
hands.
flushy thing.
no,
the
no,
flushy
no, no, no,
button.
no. You know the it's not the cubicle. You know that one. You know the urinal.
Urinal.
Oh, the urinal, yeah.
So there's like, I got my dick out, pissed. I didn't touch shit. I'm going.
You touched your penis and now you're
but-
touching people.
No, the
No, you
penis
can
is
just
part
put
of
your
the body.
trousers
You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
what?
It's part of the body. That's what he says. Like, that's me.
But
It's
that's
my
your
body.
genitals.
Yeah, but
Man.
that's his body.
You've touched your
So that's what
genitals.
he's saying was, yo,
And now you're touching door handles
Yeah,
that I must
dude,
touch.
I don't think it's meant to, like, we're not meant to get it.
they're not meant to.
Yeah.
We're not meant to get
We're
it.
not meant to-
Yeah,
I'm not trying
fuck
to
it.
make sense.
Nah,
to it.
yeah,
That was what
fuck
he
it.
said.
People are mad.
When it's like, yo, it's my body I've just touched my own body.
Right.
It's like, it doesn't separate genitals from
Okay.
himself.
Right.
It's like, I just touched my own body. I pissed in urinals.
Sorry.
I've not flushed. I'm not even touching the door. I wait till someone leaves and I'm like, I run out.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Right.
like,
right.
what is going
No.
Fair enough.
And someone told me once I don't like washing my hands because my hands get hashy.
That's
That
real.
was funny.
Yeah, that's,
It's nasty, but that's
that's
real.
real. Yeah.
It's real.
It's like I have no cream. I'm not gonna.
No,
I don't wash
lotion.
my hands.
Yeah,
gonna
you
get
messing
The
around
bathroom
this-
has cream.
No, wait, Jill. wait,
Excuse
Jill.
me,
Which-
maybe at your
which
gold
bathroom?
service restaurants.
Which bathrooms have lotion?
Nah, G.
We don't have.
Not the regular places. I wish they did. That's one thing I wish I would actually like not fight for because that's nasty, but like on the back end of something, like I would really want that added for
Like
us,
cream.
us lot. Like it's not fair.
to just have cream in the.
Yeah.
Because they've built it for white people because they don't need that cream. So
They don't need it because they can't see their
They
ass.
can't see that.
Yeah,
Even though there is
They
ash
It is
there.
ash.
No, but
They're ash.
they're
They
ashy.
can't see it.
They're ash.
And the skin starts.
They're
to
white,
emulate.
so the
Yeah.
ash is white, so you can't see the ash, but they ashy.
Yeah. So us.
Why
I
they
feel
age like milk,
we
mate.
need
That's
it.
what people say.
Yeah, we
They
age like wine.
milk.
They age like milk.
Some though, some.
I'm joking.
No, there's some
I'm
obviously.
joking.
No, there's some people. No, you don't take it in your skin. You're gonna.
No, some people age like milk because
Why do you think they say black people don't crack.
That's why we don't crack. Yeah, because we have to cream.
We add food to our body. We add food to our skin.
Exactly,
Moisturize,
because
yeah.
of the ash, yeah. Because
Well,
it's
not just
visible.
because of the ash.
But we do it because it's.
Yeah.
COVID.
Also, it feels good.
COVID, guys.
Anyways,
Back
yeah.
to
Wash
I
our
wanted
hands.
to ask,
COVID.
to get back to the government, you know Trump, what like, I know there's Republican and
Democrat.
Democrats. Which one is Trump?
Republican.
Republican.
And if
Well,
Republican
really, it's
was
not really. It's just Trump. But
a
then
Republican,
Yeah.
is
It started with them.
Republican Labour or Conservative?
Conservative. Equivalent.
It's Conservative, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Because
Yeah.
these lot don't want to close. That was another thing with Boris. He didn't want to close down
And that's
the country, mate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
value of money
you need
over
money.
people.
Economy would be-
Economy is what runs the Conservative and the Republican.
I remember
community.
his
money,
buddies
guys.
and them, that they own these places, you know.
No lie. Trump was like, oh, this is like
Greatest.
no. Like he was like, it's a viral attack, some type of viral attack from China. Like he was beefing China this whole year, bro.
You know the funniest thing that nigga said? He
Wow.
shouldn't have said it. A comedian should have. Nigga said Kung Flu virus.
Oh, yo, that nigga's funny, bro.
Say that. He is such a television presenter.
Oh, he was just like,
That's
it's
a
China.
comedian's
Go
line.
ask China.
Bro,
China.
He said it China. Versus
Why is he tall like
China
that?
virus.
Why is he so fucking
He was not taking, he was not taking responsibility.
Sorry. Oh my God.
The Oriental woman.
What?
That made me. That was
Yeah,
terrible.
yo.
Go ask your lot or something.
Wait, what?
Did he say
Go ask
go ask
China.
your people or something?
No, go
He
ask.
was like, why are you speaking to me like that? He was like, I want to get it accurate. It came from
It came
No,
from
because she, I know she,
He said, like-
he asked her, yeah, some, it's like, go, it's like, she, the
Go
woman
ask
asked
your
something, it's like, go ask China. It's like,
Yeah, go
why,
ask your people.
why me? Because
Why
everyone
me?
asked a
Alright.
question about coronavirus,
You went to the Kung Flu.
but she asked, and he was like, go ask China, and everyone was like, wait,
Why'd you single her out?
yeah, everyone,
Because she's Oriental.
it's because she's Oriental.
I mean,
His racism is not subtle.
yeah, no,
It's
he's
not. He
bold.
called
with it.
African shit all
You guys are killing me.
countries.
Oriental is not.
No, sorry. Okay, not Oriental.
Asian.
She's Asian. So Oriental is also wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
You guys
Yeah.
sound like
we
all
need,
white
we need to
dudes.
learn some of these things.
Wait, what's wrong with, you know what?
No,
Yeah,
we need
no.
education. Someday we're gonna invite.
Re-education.
we should invite someone here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just Asian.
It's, that's part of the re-education of the world. Everyone tells us what's not cool.
Yeah. This is a passing thing.
yeah,
it's not that anymore.
People
Boom.
say niggas.
Done. Yeah.
Anyways, can't say niggas anymore.
So is that their niggas that you can't
No.
call them all?
No. It's
Oh,
just
okay. Listen,
old.
It's just different.
I have to know the
Different.
borders. I have
Because you don't
to.
have to- it's
Oriental
not
is like
equal.
coloured.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, it's just the old one. We're out with that now.
No,
Oh, but
no
colored
way.
flies are my color.
In your
Exactly.
country.
Anyway.
In South Africa,
Oriental
colour,
is not
No.
coloured.
colour is a thing.
Yeah, but it just means the old
like-
version. Like
In the UK, people don't want to be called a mixed person doesn't want to be called coloured.
No,
A
yeah,
black
that's
person
super
doesn't
racist,
want to be
mate.
called coloured. Sorry?
yeah, but
Yeah, coloured is.
But that's what she's saying. Yes, she says
Right,
it's
that's
I'm
African.
saying
equivalent.
White person
it's
could be
like,
coloured.
yeah, but
Says
it's,
the
like,
equivalent.
it's just
To
because
them,
it's
it's
outdated.
Oriental.
Like that's not we don't
to
do
Asian
that
people, the
anymore.
equivalent of
It's
coloured.
Oriental food. That's what they carry.
Exactly, but the people are not Oriental, so chill. That's all it is.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
they're
all
not?
it is. No,
You don't say coloured. You
That's
don't
all.
say mixed race food, but they're mixed race people.
Mixed race.
Is there mixed race?
Half caste.
Ooh, nay, chill with half. No,
What's wrong
half.
with you? Abs? What's
Yeah.
wrong with you, Abs? What's wrong with you? I learned that in secondary school.
Oh.
Caste, bro. Mixed.
No.
Mixed, but
Don't
not
call them
half
half-caste.
caste. No.
Can't
No, I
call
know not to
mixed
call
people.
them, but that's I'm just trying to make the.
No.
No, you don't have to.
No.
No, no, I can.
No, you
Chill.
don't.
Chill.
You can. Get him.
I did it. You can say
Tap
get
this nigga
him.
in the
man.
comments.
I know I'm gonna tell you.
In the comments. No. Anyway.
No, but it's like she's saying.
Yeah, it's
mixed
just old.
race. Yeah.
Done.
Anyways,
The
I think-
world leaders are irresponsible. They've been
Yeah.
irresponsible this whole year. Well, the
No, 3
Western
years.
world.
It's 3-4 years.
I can't.
But it's the two money people.
Yeah.
It's the
Boris-
two, influential countries.
Yeah. The Western
Did you say
hemisphere
they're
of the
money?
world.
Yeah, they're money
They're
people.
money people.
Yeah, they're money people.
Hell, Trump kept you know what Trump cared about COVID the most?
Why?
It was the economy. He didn't care
Oh,
about people
hell
dying.
yeah.
Of course.
Trump has never come out to say tragic. America's over 315,000 people now. Apparently, 315,000 people dead.
Didn't he say like, oh, like swallow bleach that might do something for
Yeah.
the
UV.
or drink
UV
bleach
light.
or, UV?
I think Boris switched his tone when he got it. He started to be a bit more serious
Yeah, nah, he went ghost for a couple
when he got it. Right.
weeks.
I can't lie. God forgive me.
I know. Same. Whatever you're about to say, same.
What,
Him to die.
what you wanted him to die?
I didn't say that.
That's the consent. That's the
didn't say
consensus.
that.
Like now, that's the consensus though,
I didn't say that.
because the leadership was
People
horrible.
were kind of like people. Like,
People
so
were gnashing their
happy, man.
teeth.
I
They
don't,
were
I don't, I don't want him
people were
to
so
die.
happy when Boris made it out.
But they chose him to lead.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I don't,
Yeah,
I don't,
you
the
lot,
thing is,
man.
Do you lot think Trump actually got COVID? 'Cause I feel like
no, I don't.
He's such a hoax. No, he did not. He
I
did
don't
not.
think he
I
did.
doubt it.
For 2 days.
He didn't
no,
fucking
no, 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 he did.
I don't think he had it.
No, he did.
lying
You know
ass
why?
nigga.
I saw that motherfucker doing an interview. He had to mute himself because he was coughing so much. He was.
But he's an actor, man.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
he's
not.
such
No, you know why? You know
liar.
why it's not a good
Why?
actor.
Why?
You know when Trump is acting.
What was he?
You know when Trump is
Why?
acting.
What
Trump
he
is a
look
bad
like?
actor.
I don't.
What he look like when he acted?
You know,
What
Trump
is it?
called back in the day. He
Cough or
called.
a sneeze isn't a symptom. One of the
No,
two
no,
is.
dry
is-
coughing.
cough.
Dry coughing is
Oh, really?
And there's a
Yeah,
wet cough
like-
slash productive cough.
heavy. Like he couldn't get through a few sentences without coughing, just because, and his voice kept disappearing. While
And
he
he
was
lost
talking.
weight. Remember?
The thing
He looked
is,
weird as fuck.
Understand?
Yeah, I wasn't paying
they
that
had a
much
cocktail
attention.
thing that they mixed. They had this whole the test that they've been doing, they're a lot different in America. And for the president, I'm sure they had all these other things that they were able to bring to the table for him. But what the reason I'm saying that normal people didn't get, obviously.
Yeah.
But the reason I'm saying he got it is also like it's not fake for him. He doesn't know how to fake shit. This nigga called Forbes when he was coming up and pretending to be someone else, but he used the same voice. He was telling Forbes about his wealth obviously to get on Forbes list,
Yeah.
or he was calling as someone that works for Trump. But you can tell it's Trump
It's Trump.
His voice is
because his voice
quite-
is the same.
Yeah.
It's distinct.
The nigga stupid.
He's
So,
young
and
as
it's,
fuck.
bro, he's the smartest dummy I've ever known.
Yeah.
Because you
I don't
cannot
even
say he's
think
not
he's smart.
intelligent. He is.
No, I don't
because
even think so.
you cannot rise to power
Well,
without
he's
being
in-
this.
He's a
Well,
con artist.
intelligence
He's a
isn't
con
a
artist.
wide net. He's intelligent at certain
At
things.
certain
Yeah,
things.
I
Like
say, I don't think
accumulating
he's-
wealth
Yeah.
and
Yeah, but that
building
don't even take much, come
businesses
on.
and things
Conning.
like that.
I'm about to say,
No.
come
Con
on.
artist.
No,
Yeah.
it's not intelligent at what you
But
what
you
just
know
said.
what I'm saying, though. He's intelligent at a few things, like
He's
running
done a few
businesses.
things
and
okay.
blah, blah,
He's
blah.
not intelligent.
He's a con
No,
artist. bro.
that. He's
Yeah,
an
he's a
intelligent
He's
con
an
artist.
intelligent
It's
con
not-
artist,
He
bro.
doesn't run successful businesses.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He
No.
actually doesn't.
Does he not? Does he
No.
not have
No,
any successful
that's his whole thing.
You had the documentary that came out on
He
Netflix.
has
Keeps
had
bankrupting the thing.
many
That's
failed,
it's America. Look at
many
him.
failed
Left him in the
businesses.
trash.
The reason Trump is in trouble now, and the reason why is this nigga is considering pardoning himself,
Yikes.
right? Because no
Funny.
American bank was willing to loan him money anymore.
Yeah.
So people suspect where did the money come from to finally get you back up? And the rumor is that Russian money fed into American banks to Trump.
Yeah.
That's why that's why he's not revealed his tax returns since he's the only president ever to not ever show his tax returns. Ever. That alone is a red flag. But somehow they didn't pick up on it. So it took this coronavirus was the only enemy he couldn't defeat. Everything else, Trump is a master. He's a master
Yeah.
Con
at
artist,
media.
He actually been
Yeah.
ducking and weaving for 4
Media,
months, 4
he-
years.
For
Didn't
his
get
whole life,
impeached,
his
nothing.
whole
Look at
life.
that, amazing. He got away.
He got impeached, just didn't get removed.
Mm.
Right? He actually got impeached. He
He
just
got
didn't get
impeached.
removed. Yeah, they
And
voted
didn't
to
get
impeach him.
removed.
It's just the Senate didn't remove him.
Damn.
Because the Senate was controlled by his people.
Damn.
Right.
Right? The evidence is the whole thing came from I didn't do it to okay, so I did, so what? That was actually the narrative of the impeachment.
Wow.
That
You
was
know what?
happened.
He's not intelligent. He's just a lucky person.
And he
he's
knows
lucky.
people, he knows America is currency focused. Right?
Yeah.
And he has used money to control the people that are around him to make them believe that, look, y'all are gonna be in trouble without me here. There's a thing that demagogues are able to do, right? They're able to make you feel like you are nothing without them.
Mhm.
Mm.
He's managed to convince Americans, regular Americans, mostly white Americans that are nothing like him because they didn't start with the same background he did,
Yeah.
that they'll be nothing without him. And he's what they should look up to as
Treasure.
And then, because he's got that army behind him, the way they now support him now scares the Republican Party because that's now their voter bloc.
Mhm.
We cannot fuck around and piss off our voter bloc
Yeah.
because they will vote us out and they want to remain in power. So power is the currency he's trading in. A lot of them want to remain in power. So when COVID happened, those people couldn't even say, yo, Trump is getting it wrong. Have you ever seen any of those senators if you can just watch one, they dance around questions so much. And when it's all COVID relief, America, UK, COVID relief, do you know how many companies, how many businesses, how many people unemployed should have money because of coronavirus? The countries said they don't have money for so many things over the years. right?
Mm.
Free health, free education. We can't pay for that. COVID
Yeah.
came. They've spent trillions in America.
Us too.
And we spent billions, maybe
And
trillions.
we were in debt
here.
before this.
And we
So,
were
I
in
mean,
debt. Bro, the debt just keeps going up. But then you're not even putting the money. Because America right now, for example, there are people queuing for food banks.
yeah.
Big boy queues for food banks.
Yeah,
at
no,
Christmas
America's
time.
got a big homeless problem.
No.
Yes. And they're getting evicted.
COVID.
How many people? Like
People cannot afford to live anymore. America's cost is high. Cost of living in America is very
I
high.
wanted to ask about that as well. Do you obviously there's like COVID and recession and whatever happened? Do you
Depression
think
now,
people
depression
should
now.
start looking at the way they earn money?
Of course, they've been looking at entrepreneurship.
No. But
creating-
people. I'm not talking about just entrepreneurs because you can have a job and be smart in the way you invest and save and that could be your second source of income in 10, 15 years. But there's people who've been working jobs for 30 plus
and
years
still
in this
hand to
COVID
mouth.
period and have been let off.
Yeah, that too.
Information.
Worse.
What they don't know, they don't know.
But I'm saying now you've
you
been through it.
Well, you have to
go
Should
find
people
information.
start, you know what I mean? Now, regular people that say, not even people that want to build business, just regular
Yeah,
working people.
Of course.
I think, because
Of
that's
course.
another thing. You can't, stuff like this is always going to out of our control.
Never rely on government.
This is out of our control.
People-
Nothing you can do
You
about
can't
it.
rely on government in the idea that government is meant to look after people is just
That's cute.
is bullshit.
Cute.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Government policies affect people, but government doesn't actually look after people. Right? People look after people.
Yeah. I get that.
The jobs, you get how many people are employed by the government?
Enough.
Statistically. Like
Eh.
in the
Civil
population.
servants. Yeah.
But is that like majority of
No.
population?
Mm.
So there's private owned companies that have created jobs for people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the government's response to COVID, if America, they had to rely on private companies
Mm.
to even get the vaccines and everything they did. They couldn't do it themselves.
Yeah.
You would think countries would invest in infrastructure to be able to do some of these things for people,
Yeah.
but they don't care about people. That's why America's relief is also gone to like mostly corporations.
Oh, you like recession, these kind of downtimes, companies are laughing. Like, rich laugh the most in these times. This is where they earn the most money.
Yeah.
In these periods.
Mm.
Also, if you're creative, if you're an entrepreneur, this is the best time for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Find solutions that people can't see. Find problems that you know there are unique ways to solve. And I think, I just think when this whole vaccine thing comes, that's a whole other conversation. I mean, we can
What do you
dive
mean?
into it here.
What
It's
do you
like,
mean?
I mean, we'd probably want to do that at the end because we ain't even touched
Bro,
the NHS.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean the
anyways,
vaccine thing?
I'll touch that later.
The NHS is a thing on its own.
The NHS, fam.
Done to death. We know they
They
ain't got.
disrespected.
Stop it.
They
Stop it.
disrespected.
What do you mean?
We did.
You're triggering me. You're
I'm
triggering
clapping
me.
for the
Yeah.
people.
Fuck that.
I want to say fuck everyone that clap for the NHS, but I won't.
No, I didn't clap once. Well,
No, I didn't do
I
that.
clapped once.
I did not clap.
Just now.
It was just I just found it very, very
Patronizing. It's
not just
condescending.
performative.
It's-
That's what this country
it's-
is.
It's,
Everything's performative.
yeah.
Has to be, bro.
No.
Talking about propaganda's everything.
Mhm.
This
It
country doesn't know
is.
anything but
Mhm.
propaganda.
That's
I know,
true.
but it's what makes me laugh is how many of you just do how many shit. It made me realize.
Okay, but
made me
real
realize
talk,
there's
real
so
talk,
many
real talk.
sheep
Real
in
talk.
the youth.
Real talk. Real talk.
Yeah,
Everybody who stood outside all up and down this motherfucking country clapping with their neighbors. People made like events of it. Like all of them would just stand outside in a little cul-de-sac together in their fancy bathroom and clap at 7 o'clock on a Thursday or whatever the fuck time it was.
Okay.
Right? Them lot were saying, let's clap for the NHS, but wanted them to get raises.
they didn't.
Yeah.
But wait, now if the government cut your furlough and put it into the pockets of the NHS, would you do that or would you not do that?
Take money from me.
Exactly, but you want to clap though.
Like, I'm being real.
You
You
wanna
can't.
clap?
You can't. I didn't get furloughed, by the way. Whatever.
Not you, obviously.
No, I know,
I mean,
but
these
no,
niggas
that's
were
my
like,
own gripe with the world.
NHS,
But you
but-
can't take money from the people because the furlough was like 80% of what they were being paid. So you
Yeah.
can't now say, okay, instead of
Let's pay you
70%,
50.
you're gonna.
Look, yeah.
I didn't say all, I said 50.
I don't even. I think that's the
Tough.
thing. Where
Nah.
they put the money from, where they get the money from, it should never be take from one person.
Of course not. No,
But
no.
that's the logic they have, right?
That's the government.
No, but this is my
the
point.
whole
When I
thing.
say the government doesn't serve people, that's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not
Because
now.
if you're serving, not even now, it's never done, right?
I'm sure they had good intentions, but
I
not
think,
they-
Look.
I think the concept was
The
to.
fact,
only tax
At
the
one
rich.
point,
understand
Only tax
something.
the rich.
The fact that a country goes to pick a war, goes to war with another country and forces its citizens, as in back in the day, to enlist to go give
That's
their
mad.
life. They don't give a fuck about people.
No.
Governments never cared about its people.
Never.
Yeah, like the
They've never
civilians.
never cared about
Right.
civilians.
Yeah.
The king picks fights so the pawns can go fight, can go
Yeah.
run in field.
Chessboard things.
That's what they do.
Your
So
front
the
line.
idea, that's why I always said, God forbid, God please, my child serving in the military. any country-
Never.
It's choice though.
Nah, it's not
No, I would never raise my
It's-
child to
it's
even
not
think that
choice.
that was even like.
That's my line. That's the only thing. Everything
yeah.
else, do whatever for you.
So if they want to do that, you're stripping them of that choice.
And when you're saying the
no,
government
no.
doesn't serve the people, you're excluding from like the disables and all of them.
The government
like,
serves
fun-
disabled people?
Doesn't serve
Where?
anyone.
Well, it does, yeah.
There's
'cause it
not
gives
that
them-
many fucking things that they do for them at all.
Well, they
They've got a
do
whole-
something.
They do something. Not enough.
When I say it's
Barely.
it's like
There's a lot of access
majority
places that.
of people are not
Okay,
served by the
yeah. I
government.
just wanted to make that because there's
'Cause-
obviously
'cause
people
some rich
that
people also say
Not
the
really.
government serves them.
yeah, well,
Of course. So my point is, I
Right.
won't say everyone, just majority of people, especially, let me even say, especially people that need it the most.
Okay, yeah.
Government doesn't
But then how
serve
do
them.
you gauge who needs it the most when everybody's
People at the
crying
bottom
out
need
and
it
Well,
the
they have
most,
everybody...
a
bro.
system. Go to A&E, you find out.
Yeah, people at the bottom need it the most.
Right.
Yeah, no,
And that's why I agree. Like when you're talking about America's gonna fall.
Oh, earlier.
Yeah, and because of they've just given the rich money over and over again, the poor are just suffering. Bro, the UK is borderline on the same thing.
No.
Well, it's
the
it's
UK is
printing
better.
money issue. That's what it is. That's where the root of the problem is. It's a printing money issue.
It's not just a printing money issue; it's a misinformation issue, right? It's an education issue. The fact that when you look around the world and the countries that have less problems, they have better education. They allow you to have information. Information is and knowledge is power. Here, they don't want you to have the information because guess what? The lack of information and knowledge is what they use to control you.
Yeah, of course.
If you don't know what you're saying about people now making, finding new ways to make money,
They should, I think.
we should have been taught that from how long?
No, but that's not our fault. Let me tell you something that I saw the other day as
Yes.
well. I heard that JP Morgan and something Rockefeller, I heard in like the beginning of the 19th century that they actually decided to take financial education out of the school curriculum.
Oh, Lord.
So they took financial education out of the school curriculum.
Okay, so
So, and I'm not gonna lie, you need to
need
know
that,
financial.
bro.
That isn't something that is just your
Sorry,
parents are gonna
You
know
need
it.
that, bro.
I'm
You know
failing
what?
to-
You barely need English.
I'm failing to understand.
You need
how
financial.
said- what'd
You
say?
barely
It's
need
not-
English.
It's not whose fault now.
No. I'm saying so.
Them niggas' fault.
What?
And-
'Cause-
Whose fault are you trying to say it is?
no. I'm saying, listen,
Fault of
To-
citizens.
to know to get a second source of income or to invest, it's financial education.
I understand financial literacy,
I didn't.
Yeah.
but what? So my
I'm
point,
saying it's been taken out of school curriculum. So
By
we're not.
who?
I said by JP Morgan.
no,
But the rich people.
This is what I
the people who
heard.
own-
Oh, okay, we're tiptoeing around the Rothschilds.
no.
Lane.
And some-
Oh wait.
We're gonna,
No,
Why are you saying
that's
no?
not what
I'm saying, I
going.
feel like we're about to tiptoe
No,
that
no, no.
line of John.
What
Why you
I'm
saying
saying
no?
is, you have said two financial institutions.
Yes.
Are they the ones that meant to control the education system?
Brother, I'm telling you, they took it out of the school curriculum.
What? Do you understand my point? Who creates the school curriculum?
The
They-
rich.
the
then.
rich!
Yeah.
No, you named.
Brother, who
You
controls
named-
who
you
controls the
named the rich,
government?
right?
Rich people.
Yeah,
The
and
rich.
that's the problem. Is you make? That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he's disagreeing with you. He's
Our
just,
point is the
he's
same.
just highlighting
You're
you.
just making the same point, which
Yeah,
is
what's
the
the...
government don't want us to have information.
No.
No,
right?
of course they don't.
So that's the point I was making. Is as long as that's the case,
Yeah.
the education is not there. We don't have the information.
No, it's
So
coming,
we're
though.
not. So what you're saying
Yeah.
about people should be thinking of new ways to make this.
Yeah.
I'm saying the reason it's not there is because they've not taught those people from time because they
No,
want
yeah,
them
you're right,
in the
you're right.
system that relies on infrastructure the government provides,
Mm-hmm.
which is bullshit.
Nah, but the information is slowly but surely being more accessible.
It's accessible now.
Slowly.
It's
Slowly.
accessible, and you'd have to look for it, and you have to
Yeah.
sift through
And
the
to be
amount
honest,
of utter bullshit that's
a
out there.
lot of
Which is
Because
a-
there's-
Yeah.
There's a
A
lot of
lot of
rabbit
bullshit.
holes to go
and
into.
sieving through
yeah.
bullshit on the internet is
It's hard.
It's
And
tough.
it's a first.
And that was the
It's
point. The
first
point I was
degree.
making to that
Nigga
is to
said that
connect. Is to connect that whole when you talk about COVID and when you talk about what the point she made about taking money from your
Yeah.
furlough, and I'm saying no. To give to the NHS people is no. You can take money from other things, and the reason why we're where we are is because they don't put money into the right things.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They
hard.
want to put money into defense and fighting wars. They
Fighting
don't wanna
wars.
put money
They couldn't even
into
feed the children.
education,
Lord Jesus, they made the
feeding
children
people.
starve.
They would say, they would tell you that they need to take money from you to give to them when it's not true.
Sure.
Timmy,
It's an illusion.
Timmy, why didn't you clap for them?
That's bullshit.
Garbage.
Why does it have to be
Because
bullshit?
it's bullshit.
It's
Why?
I'm
That's
not a
fucking
prophetic person.
garbage.
Oh, okay, you don't want to.
No.
I think my
what
car
does that do?
doesn't do shit for them.
Like, what does that actually do for you?
My
Do
mom
you
comes,
feel better?
My mom comes home every day and has to take her clothes off and do this whole detox and go through and just to make sure she doesn't bring COVID home because my dad is diabetic and he might
Yeah.
There is real consequences. I'm living and it's not this bullshit. She didn't get more
What does the
money.
clapping do, bro?
She didn't. Her life,
It
she came home
shows-
stressed every day.
it shows what? I think the point of the clapping was to show the country is behind you.
Fuck.
For
They were-
what?
You know what? You know what?
Bro,
You know the
No,
country.
they
you know
weren't.
the country
Because they
behind
were,
it.
you know what? No, because they were clapping and then they were down at the pub
Thank
at 5
you.
p.m.
Thank
Stop
you.
it.
No, this is when we were in lockdown. This is when we
No.
weren't allowed.
The country behind
Stick it
them
out.
is bullshit. Because even if you go here,
Nah.
America, same thing. Because the same people that were, it's even. Do you know what? Fuck the UK government. Fuck all of you.
Yeah, man.
Fuck the UK government. Do you know the nonsense you have to do? You're making people clap, right? Do you know, the level of insidiousness and insult?
Ridiculous.
You're
Oh my
insulting
God.
my intelligence.
Ridiculous.
To tell me to clap,
yo, come on.
Hold on. To tell me to clap for some fucking people, right? That are doing their job and you should be rewarding them for their job. But the next thing you do, the first thing you do is to open places that puts their job in jeopardy.
Straight
Even
away.
more.
And give people discounts
Straight
to go
away.
there.
Straight away.
And encourage people. Now, those same people been saving lives all year can't even have Christmas with their fucking family loved ones. Because you just want to give them claps.
Clap
Are you okay? Clap your fucking head off, Boris. Someone should clap his head off, fam. Are you dumb? What is going on?
I don't know if I should put gunshots or.
Everything. Oh,
I'm tired.
I'm done.
I
I'm tired of the clapping.
But
just
I understand.
pissed
I
me
understand.
off.
That was very insulting. It's very insulting.
I have 3,
Oh, shit.
no, but 4 family members on the front. Like my brother every day, he goes to work.
Right.
His wife is doing stuff. My sister,
Right.
just had a baby, doing stuff. His
Right.
her husband doing stuff. My mom, 5 people.
Right. And you're
that
telling me a
NHS?
clap
All of
thing.
them working front line.
And you're telling me
Okay,
a
can
clap
I-
thing is gonna do what for?
It's about unity.
Whoa! If anyone cared about
you don't-
unity, we would have all seen that help out
You
to
can
eat
unite
out,
with
and
this
we would have
dick.
sat.
Dickhead. Are you dumb? Not you. Pause.
I didn't clap either. Don't get it. I was exhausted. It woke me up every Thursday. I was exhausted. It woke me up every Thursday. Every time I had a nap, I just had, they were doing pots and pans.
Pots
it got,
and
It got
pans.
obnoxious. It got obnoxious. It got super obnoxious.
Yeah.
I was tired.
Remember
Man.
some Oliver Twist
I'm,
type
I'm,
shit.
No,
I'm
but
just trying
that-
to think about why.
But
If
that,
you clap for them and the government responded with common sense measures,
Yeah.
and you worked, even if you didn't pay them money, if you
Yeah.
actually worked, if you worked to help these people,
Yeah.
they didn't work to help them.
You know,
They don't know what they're doing.
You know when Boris
No.
said stay safe and stay alert. You know people were observing lockdown mostly. The cases went down, and to me, I was like, please don't reopen.
yeah, it's
Because
he did, yeah.
They reopened thinking, let's give people some summer. Let's give them a little bit of
He
summer.
shouldn't have done that.
We don't need that.
Nah, we didn't need that.
Because this
We
country,
didn't.
no, these
Felt like a
countries
big
that
deal.
have
We
it under
did, but
control,
we didn't.
we didn't need it, bro.
Would you?
Okay.
I would rather have sacrificed this year and wait till next year.
Okay, so you're pro lockdown.
I was, bro, I was chilling. Fuck
Pro
that. I'm
lockdown means
lockdown.
pro lives.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
Because people were not
There's
dying.
people that
Sucks.
think the opposite.
I
There's a
know.
lot of people that are saying like mental. We're being in so long, like mental health issues and things
understand.
like
Yeah,
that.
but here's my thing.
And then
Would you
we-
rather have gotten let out at summer or locked down in the dark at Christmas?
Yeah.
Because now look, you can't see your fucking family.
Oh, no.
So where's the noose?
I don't understand.
I'm saying I would rather be locked down when the sun is shining and I can go to the park than me locked down in Christmas where it's dark as fuck at 3 p.m. and I can't see my fucking
winter,
mother.
people already find winter depressing.
Seasonal depression
what?
plus lockdown equals death. So if you
Exactly.
actually gave a fuck, he would have kept us locked down and Christmas probably would have been saved.
These lot are-
And
This
Eid
nigga opened everything.
and
The
Hanukkah.
beach got flooded.
He's an idiot.
After that, like, because we
He's a
only
dumbass.
we were only able to go out in that small space of
It wasn't
time.
a small space of time, bro. He never lockdown didn't resume
What?
until November.
Yeah,
For
but
one
that was a
month? No, it wasn't
national
one-
lockdown.
yeah.
I'm talking about-
It didn't resume.
I'm talking about
once
tears.
it ended, now, bro, no one respected.
No,
these
but there's
things.
people that have actually been in for a long time.
Bro,
Yeah,
haven't
there's
been
people who
I
have
out.
been in
understand
the house
that.
for
But
ages.
before
There
the
are
tier
people.
thing happened, you could have gone to the tier system than reopen
Yeah.
fully.
He fully reopened. He let the
They
country
fully
go.
reopened.
Remember in July?
They didn't have a tier system.
Yeah.
No, they
The
fully
tier system
reopened.
was introduced the
Exactly.
day it was made. The day it was introduced.
Exactly. It should have been like,
and that's what the stupidity.
Yeah,
and
he just
there,
let
there
it
was
go.
No assertiveness from leadership. There was no. You didn't have any authority when you spoke.
fucked
You
it.
didn't seem sure. Every time I looked on TV, I looked at you. I'm like, wait, that's the leader.
Yeah, that's who
Yo,
we. That's
I
who we
saw-
elected.
Yesterday, I
Oh.
tuned in. I looked at him. And
I saw him as
that's what
well.
I was wearing. I was
I
like,
said to my man, I was like, look at his
Did you vote?
hair.
Did you vote, by the way?
No one voted for Boris in this fucking room.
Oh, you voted for Labour.
of course.
Are you mad?
Did you vote?
You know what?
Not for
No,
Boris.
actually, I don't know if I voted for Labour.
I'm
or
not even
Green,
gonna
I
ask
can't
this
remember.
nigga, mate.
Huh?
I'm not even gonna ask you.
What you
mate.
You didn't vote for
I
Boris.
didn't vote.
doing? Vote.
Yeah, but not for Boris. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
nah, I
You know
wouldn't
what?
have
And
voted.
that's one of our problems, right? Is we as much as, and I hate being the vote kind of person, like, but people really need to understand this shit. This is the effect of it.
Yeah.
This is the effect of voting.
He a mess.
You let
I
some
get-
people
I get
choose.
it, I get
No,
it,
this
man,
is the
but-
effect of it because
What's the majority of the the majority of
fuck the majority.
the old racist
No,
folks? They're
you,
gonna
that,
vote?
no, that's your belief.
Okay, and that's true.
So-
but listen, look at America. The black people finally learned, and the young people,
youngsters.
And
that
women,
if we go
and black
out,
women.
and if we go
And
out,
the
and
white
we
people also saw that this nigga's moving crazy on the low.
Nah, but also white
yeah,
people
and
that
still came
affected-
out.
Yo, come
No,
on, he
of course.
A race war was about to start in July. He had
Bro,
to.
what do you
He
mean?
looked
It's gonna-
crazy.
It's gonna start. Anyway.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
looked like it was
Yeah.
about to take place like ASAP in July because
No,
things were just
and some white
moving
people
crazy.
wanted it,
It's
so
gonna,
they were
make,
like,
it's gonna make it
hey.
faster when it's out of office because it's gonna speak more recklessly.
Yeah, but no one cares about him now.
Anyways,
Yeah.
But the thing about
Yeah.
Boris is that English people are insidious, you know.
The
He's gonna
margin
quieten
of
down
how
and he's
he
gonna
won.
be real nice. And in 4 years, when election time is coming up, everyone's gonna forget about what this was and they're gonna go, ooh,
Nah.
conservative,
Jill,
and vote
are-
again.
What
Watch.
are you lots like Twitters? Like, Timmy, I know you don't have Twitter.
My
but,
Twitter?
like, there's a lot of angry people. Do not want to be in lockdown.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Ooh.
Of course not.
You know what? Yeah.
but you know why?
Yeah.
You know why? You can't take something you've given me. That's my point of if it had been done slowly.
Oh yeah,
From
yeah.
the
You can't give
summer,
me freedom and then take it
you
back.
know that people were observing lockdown.
Come on,
summer.
give me freedom first.
People were
and foremost.
observing lockdown.
Damn
summer.
right.
What do you mean?
Lockdown is the first ever lockdown was really observed.
Yes, the
Yeah,
March
yeah,
one,
yeah,
the
yeah,
March,
yeah,
the March to July.
It was
Yeah.
people
When you say
really-
observed,
as
what do
in
you
people
mean?
took it
People took
seriously.
that shit
Oh,
seriously.
yeah,
Like,
of
niggas
course.
was,
Police
yeah,
was in
yeah,
the
yeah.
park like,
The
get the
minute
fuck out of
it
here.
said stay alert, that was and when it happened, I was like, oh, we're fucked. I said lockdown should have gone into August, September at
Yeah.
the earliest.
Mm.
Because we were
But the
doing
minute-
good.
I didn't expect the June,
Proud.
July shit. And to me, it was, because you're only having a couple 100,000 deaths, you want to think, nah, you should be down to, we've had about 10 deaths this week. That's why everyone should be like, oh, okay.
Dickhead.
You have to remember, I don't mean to back Boris, but he's juggling also like businesses being open
Yeah,
because
the thing,
a lot of
he's
businesses
also thinking
were.
about how they're
But this
pestering
is-
him like, oh,
This
they're
is-
dying.
And that's my point of how you reopen. Because look at when the tier system came in, where businesses not open.
Nah, like he made exceptions
now look,
and things
some-
like that.
Nothing's open.
Lockdown happened again.
Boom.
Mm.
Shops, how was it? Shops are still open. They were still open.
What
when it
now?
happened. No, when it happened.
When it
before.
happened,
The
the
latest
tears.
one.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
latest, the November one.
yeah. Shops
Everything
were
was
still
open.
Well,
People didn't
lockdown.
go, fuck.
Yeah.
Shops were open.
Oh no, lockdown
Not
wasn't
really.
open.
Not non-essential shops.
What do you mean?
Stores,
Shops?
you
Like
could.
if you're talking about shops you can buy food from, yeah, but not like Zara wasn't open.
Starbucks was open.
Yeah.
Starbucks was
It's a
open,
food
and you
shop.
could personal shop in like
Personal shop.
other,
You could-
in
there
like
were-
luxury
there
stores.
were
You
not-
could
there were
order
stores
and
that
then
were
pick up
open.
yourself.
Yeah, you can pick up.
Debenhams, Boots.
They were
Boots
in
was
there
open.
working, but they were shut.
Mm.
They were-
Everybody was in there
Bro,
working.
I'm telling
It's
you, what I
mad.
saw.
But they sell
People
medicine there,
open.
so they have to be open.
Yeah, but closed stores,
Closed stores
were
were
open.
open.
You couldn't go in there, but you could pick up your order.
Yeah, you can pick up,
So
but you can't
everybody
go
in
in
the
there
back
and
was
shop.
working. Yeah.
No.
You can't go. You couldn't go and have a meal,
Those were
could
not-
you?
No, no.
Those were not essential. No, you could. There were restaurants that actually.
No, they
What?
weren't.
Wait,
Not during
mad.
during
not-
lockdown.
Not during November lockdown.
Not during November lockdown.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
people allowed you to come in and buy food to go.
Yeah,
Yes,
takeaway.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right. So
chilling.
my point is, those are minor things.
November looked like it wasn't
Those are
lockdown.
minor
He looked
things.
bad.
Remember, lockdown wasn't really observed.
Not really.
You can't take all the money away from people. Your
know,
people
I
were
know.
struggling, yo.
Those shops
Yeah.
to be open now if lockdown was done properly.
I
It's
don't
true.
know that.
No, you do because guess
No,
what?
wait, we didn't know that.
No, we did because you know what? This one,
Boris
this,
didn't.
This, he did.
And we are Boris?
No.
Yo, Boris didn't know it. We
I
follow
am not
his
Boris.
whim.
No, bro, no
Don't do
words.
that to me.
People,
He's our
look,
leader.
You know, no, bro, it was not my. it's not
Oh
my leader.
Lord Jesus.
That made me stressed. This is why I hate democracy.
Sorry, man.
Bro, you know why I hate democracy sometimes? Because
Why?
democracy is stupid.
Mm.
Because people,
Feels like it.
when people that have no information, going goes back to what you know when we talk about the cycle of misinformation and no education.
Yeah.
Stuff, because it gives people that actually don't want you to be better. It gives you the chance to elect them. The
Yeah.
fact that people elect Trump and Boris tells me you don't care about yourself, or you think you do. You don't, because his policies affect the people that really shout at, "Oh my God, it's here for me." No, his policies are fucking your life up.
Yeah.
Right. So when you look at how Boris handled COVID,
And
sorry,
don't
one
vote in the
second.
future either.
How Boris handled COVID. When I'm
People
saying
vote
about the world leadership,
because they think they're gonna be rich one day.
Oh, yeah,
They're
this
so
is stupid.
stupid.
when you
bitches.
say about the world
You broke
leadership,
now.
you could have looked at other countries and how they handled it. There was a lot of learnings that you can take from other countries.
Close the borders.
Closing borders.
Mhm.
New Zealand is fine. Canada is actually doing okay.
Flights have never
Germany.
stopped taking off in England.
Bro,
Not once.
people never stop
once.
coming in.
Never. Not for a fucking second.
So when you see that,
Sad.
they're just common sense things that they didn't do. So that's why every time they clap for NHS, for example, I didn't care because you're not helping them,
no.
I know.
right? And you're not doing.
And you know
the
what?
Lockdown wasn't a lockdown.
And
It
here's
was
the
kind of
thing.
nice though, like to see everyone clapping. Like it's good.
Fuck
it's,
off,
it's good
no.
to know the countries together, man.
No.
No,
No.
He's trolling.
I know it's trolling.
No.
I know. You know why I like it? Because it's trolling allows
Some people are
allows
thinking like
people
this.
Yeah.
to actually it allows response. That's my blood boiling clearly.
Think about it though. They had a goal with the clapping thing. Like their goal was unity, show we're
Support.
behind
People are drawing
them.
pictures and putting in the
Yeah.
windows.
Like yo, like spray.
Fuck
Like,
your
yo,
pictures.
NHS, we
Fuck your
with,
goals.
like we're with you.
Fuck your intentions.
Fuck your picture.
Like we're not
My
gonna
mum-
overpay you.
if my
we're not
mum
gonna give you all
dies-
the money,
If
but
my
we're just.
mum died,
If
you
my
lot
mum
make me mad.
dies, what does that clap do for me, bro?
And
What do you mean? Oh, she works at the
Some people's
NHS.
parents
Yeah.
did die.
Parents did die in the front line.
This
Bro,
year.
of course.
What
no,
does
no,
that-
a lot of
clap?
people
What
pass.
does your clap do for me, bro?
Fuck your clap.
We're here for you.
How?
No,
bro?
we're here for the NHS.
How are
And
you
everyone-
here for me? Because my mom works for the NHS and now she's dead. How are you gonna be here for me?
Bro, it's this. It's no. I can't say it. I can't say it on camera.
Say it. What?
Bro. It's no. It's like, bro, when we wear poppies to remember. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I don't even do that.
It's the
Neither do
respect.
I.
Sorry. Brian, stressing.
You know what I'm saying?
Brian is suddenly stressing behind the camera.
Nah, but it's like
He like this.
It's the your like she's a war hero.
But
bro.
they leave their war heroes also homeless. And you know what?
That's
Let's not
true.
even touch
Yes,
that.
fuck
Let's
that.
not touch that.
I recognize
I had a question.
Anyways,
I had a question. Do you?
I would have died on that. I was about to jump.
I was not.
No parachute on that
It ain't
one.
worth
But
it.
go
It
ahead.
ain't
Yeah,
worth
it's
it.
not even worth it.
Do you
I
lot
just said fuck
think?
DK government. So
Okay, with Boris and his horrible leadership and everything that's being echoed everywhere currently, do you think if a better person who was more suited for the role was black, would this country vote them in?
No.
Fuck off. Are you mad?
Okay.
in this country.
Yeah,
no,
in
no,
this
no.
country.
No.
I just had to ask.
No,
I just had to ask.
There was a Labour guy coming up that had credibility, and
one?
they outsaid him that they said he was gay. I'm not sorry.
And how's that bad?
Yeah, so that was the
Was he white?
They're not gonna elect a gay.
Was he white?
No
Yeah.
way.
Wait, was he white?
Black.
Was a black gay
Yeah.
person?
yeah. So they came out.
That's too much for them. You can't do both of the things. You gotta be one of the
Yeah, so-
one of the buttons.
So it was
Can't-
it
intersect.
was very,
Oh, look at how they dragged Megan. Yo, they were dragging what's his face's.
Megan.
I don't know why I
wife.
said
Yeah,
gay, by the
like
way. I
an
don't know
Asian.
why.
Barely
She's
black.
barely
That's the news that
black.
came out. Sorry.
Yo, she's barely black.
They were
man.
dragging her.
They wouldn't even
Megan.
know she was
Yeah,
black if they didn't know
yeah.
her mother.
It's
damn,
true.
Damn.
They were
True.
She
dragging.
done got that nose job and
I
all.
remember speaking to some white people, and the way they were speaking about Megan, I'm like,
Yeah, she literally like removed her nose.
oh
Like
my
she
God.
looks
And then
white.
we had to break and explain to them, and then the guy was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I didn't see it that way. I'm thinking, yo, what are you guys being fed? To them, what they're being fed is, we have a royal family. We love our royal family. This is how the royal family operates. This woman has come in and destabilized the royal family.
Man, it's tough to hear. They've destabilized how many countries?
That's literally what I'm saying.
Give yourself.
Royal family.
What?
No, that was the narrative that they were telling me, and I'm thinking to myself, destabilized.
You don't even know what the fuck destabilized look like.
And then when everything was being broken down, I just realized, there is just, it goes back to, I think we spoke about echo chambers previously, just like some people are just going to believe what fits the narrative.
Yeah.
And that's the sad truth, is that there is no, you know what, one of the things I hate the most about UK news media, that I like a bit about American news media,
Wait.
but it's also detrimental in America, is actually having news reporters analyze the news.
Yeah.
Not just reports.
Oh, just talking.
Here they just report what's happening.
Yeah.
They don't
They
actually
do
put
that
into
here.
moral context or conversations. They might invite
Somebody to
some
talk.
people to talk and ask them questions, but really and truly, what the fuck do you think?
Yeah.
Does it make sense? How does this make sense to you? But their job is to only ask questions, right? Not to try and make people ask questions.
Yeah.
I think a news reporter's job should be to make you go and ask yourself questions.
I think a news reporter's job should be to give me the news.
But that's the thing. The news, when they give you the news,
To me, I don't want my meal of news with a side of like hot sauce.
but
I don't need the opinion
and
on it.
that's what I was saying about. I think it works. Like I said, it's actually something I hate. For example, in America, how it works in some places, because they would then give this poisonous opinions.
Because they give the poisonous opinions that
So,
shake shit.
but then sometimes some things require conversations.
It's true.
That's
Some
true.
some news require conversations, and so
Some
for
from
example,
sports,
that Meghan news required conversations, and they had some.
We don't watch the loose women.
We don't watch that.
They would
You don't
invite
watch that? Sorry.
I don't even know who watches it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
sexism.
Is it on? Is it on the channel?
ITV, I'm sure.
Okay.
I flicked past it.
you know a
and
lot.
scoffed.
I don't watch TV.
Yeah,
Apparently, they leaked Shorty's nudes or something.
What?
Right,
Oh
that's
no.
his son.
Next.
who's
Yeah.
news?
Megan.
Anyone go?
What? Who?
Nah, I don't
Somebody
think-
leaked Megan's
I would have saw
nudes.
them.
Yeah, the son.
That would have blown the
Bro, it
fuck
was on
up.
Twitter, bro.
I don't know.
What?
It was on Twitter. Nigga said I
I'm gonna
would've
look this
saw
up
them.
afterwards.
Someone would have DM'd.
Nah,
Yeah,
no, it would have gone a bit.
That would have
Yeah.
gone viral.
Nah,
man.
I think it
It's
did. I
it's
think
royal,
it
it's a
did.
royal family. I don't know.
Yeah, we
maybe
would've-
they can
that
knock
would've
that
gone
shit down
everywhere.
though. Maybe
Yeah, but
No, but they're not the royal
it's
family anymore.
Hollywood.
Oh no, but
They would have sold that shit down the river. They'd be like, yes, send it. She's a
But
whore.
yeah, I just think, I just think when you really break down
The one that was a pedophile. Sorry.
Andrew.
Andrew,
Okay, I just wanted to put that out there. Anyway.
Right? Every time someone talks about Megan, always bring up the fucking
Yeah,
pedophile. Because at the end of the day,
no, it's true.
yeah.
it's true.
That's evidence.
I just had to
Actual
put that out
evidence
there.
of
Yeah,
that.
Fuck
yeah, yeah.
him.
You want to cuss out someone?
Yeah.
Mixed race.
Bring up the
mixed
pedophile.
race.
Just because.
Bring
yeah.
that shit up.
So
Love
just quickly before we go to the vaccination topic again. You actually asked a very good question.
This country is hypocritical.
You asked a
but-
good
Yeah.
question, V, because I want to.
What?
When the fuck do you think we'll have a non-white?
I don't see it. for
Prime
the
Minister?
country.
Yeah.
I don't see it
First,
for
the
this
Prime Minister will be Indian or Muslim.
It's true.
Because that is our
the
second-
Prime Minister
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
Asian.
Yeah, that will be our next
That's
person.
Before they
And
go
not
to black.
That's more
Chinese Asian, so
likely.
let's
Before they go
clarify.
Oriental, yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Powerful. Powerful.
And then, after that, and it will be an Asian man.
What do you think's going on here?
And then it will be an Asian woman. And then
Look how low
It
they
will
put us,
be
bro. Look how low they
a
put us.
black man.
Who's that Asian woman that's Patel?
She is
Oh, the thick one.
It'll be an Indian Asian woman.
I saw Twitter. I'm just going by Twitter.
Ain't she the devil? Ain't she the...
You'd be surprised. They say all that bad shit about
It'll
her.
be an Indian
They will still-
Asian woman.
They will still
Yeah.
elect her.
It won't be a Pakistani Indian.
No. No, it won't
Pakistani
be.
Asian woman.
And then
Man.
Hijab?
it will be a gay white man. and
Number 10
then
Downing
it will
Street?
be
Wait.
a lesbian white woman,
hold on.
and then it will run back down.
Bro,
Like,
then
yeah,
what
that's
happened
how
now?
it will go through all of that before it gets to us, and you know it's true, and it's sad, but it's true, and you know it is.
What's up?
What? Play this clip back.
Joe power through it.
What else?
Wait, what did you fucking say?
I said like it can't be
Number 10.
like it can't be a like.
I
it
hate
can't be
Jabby at number 10.
Yeah, because it
That's
can't
never gonna happen.
can't-
That
no,
would
no,
be
no, no,
after
no,
the no. Wait, actually, that would be
no
after the black man.
No, Jill.
Before the black
way,
woman, just
Jill.
after the black man.
Jill,
They'll
they
put-
are never.
Nah.
That whole sequence is never happening.
No, but
it's
it's
never gonna happen.
That sequence might happen. Actually, you're right, but
Jill.
people
It's not
don't
gonna
like that.
happen. And
People
even
don't
without
like
the
that.
hijab, it's not gonna happen.
No,
Jill.
not in our lifetime anyway.
It's not like
No,
I'm
no.
not seeing that.
We're not there for that.
I'm
In
not
about
seeing that.
400 years, they'll go through that
maybe,
slowly.
no, because
Oh,
society
man.
might become more mixed. You know,
400 years,
interracial
Mad.
couples, mixed race might be now like 60% of
Oh,
the UK.
Jesus. So we have a mixed race and prime
I want
minister,
you lot
blah,
to
blah,
know
blah.
that like there's like white supremacy groups for a reason. Like they're
Yeah.
not gonna mix.
That's true.
Some of them are not
But
gonna mix.
Yeah, you know how in the future they keep saying, oh, in the future, like everyone's going to be mixed race. I'm like, no, they're not. There's gonna be people who are
white
not.
supremacist people give birth to kids, and their kids sometimes
White supremacists are
Bro.
in power right now.
no, but
Yeah,
like,
that's
no,
the
but
And
king.
so
How
that's
far are we
No.
talking? Like 400 years?
yeah,
You know we're gonna be designing our babies on tablets, right?
Yes.
What? Are you crazy? Timmy. Yo, we're gonna be designing our kids on tablets, bro.
put a pin in that.
We ain't even. They won't even be pregnancy, bro. We're gonna be.
Thank
They'll
God.
be birthing in like a tube or something.
sperm donor was like the first step to that. I think.
They'll be birthing in a tube.
sperm
The
donor
girl won't
is
even
like
get
a snake.
pregnant.
But you can
No,
grow a baby
you're
for
actually
decent
right.
size in outside of the
Women
body.
don't want to lose their body anymore.
No, they'll be.
They don't want to lose that work to bring.
But it's not even about losing the body.
No, it's not
Pregnancy is
work.
very dangerous.
Pregnancy is
It's
dangerous.
dangerous. It's a risk.
Yeah.
Every
No, it's a
that's really bad. No,
miracles come
But
out.
then, but then you would have to
It's miracles again.
because the thing is, like, a lot of men lose their wives or girlfriends
Bro.
during childbirth, and you have a baby, but you got no woman now. So that's your life.
Especially back in the day, it was
guys,
like a big
I have
house
a
with a guy in them.
question.
Yeah, even today.
Question.
Ah!
Someone asked me this, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna ask the podcast. And it's funny you just said that.
Wait.
Cool.
With
Which one
toxic
would you
questions.
say?
Fuck me. Here we go.
Which would you rather keep?
Fuck off.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Okay.
If your wife was to have a baby,
I'd rather
Jesus.
keep my wife.
Thank you.
That's
Next.
me.
Next.
cool.
That's me.
Easier said than done.
That's a stranger that just
Wait,
came
wait.
out of
Hey,
her.
thank
me
you.
this-
I
You
don't
have
know
this
that
baby
nigga.
from
It's
Adam.
just what would
I
I
don't-
do?
Is if the
It's a
baby if
doctor.
the baby is gonna cost the life of your wife, or you get to keep your wife, or you keeping,
Wife.
or you're not.
If it was a man, if I was a lesbian, or if that was a man who could have a baby, I would pick the man. Children are nothing. I keep saying this to people. That's some random
If
thing.
men can have babies,
Don't do that.
labor would take like 4 months. Like, yo, listen, I need a break. I need to go chill with the man now because this thing is taking a minute.
No. Yo, but the best way to ask that question is the doc. You're waiting outside. The doctor comes to you. Says, "Listen, you have 2 choices. Either we can let what was already going to happen, your wife give birth, right? So we can go through the natural way. She gives birth, but she will die, or we can get rid of the baby now, and your wife lives. Now you have to actually make a real choice in terms of you can let it be natural, or you can choose to kill the baby so your wife lives. Are we still all picking
Kill it.
kill the baby? Yeah,
Kill
Okay,
it.
Fair enough.
I didn't say anything.
Bro,
I
that's
just-
a
I
stranger,
just asked
bro.
the question.
That's a stranger.
That's a stranger. I don't know that
Yeah.
nigga.
Children
'cause
grow up
now
to
it's-
hate you
but
for
now
no
it's an
reason. Kids.
now it's a
hate you for
morality.
no
It's an
reason.
it's an
guys
ethical
understand that
question.
Some women, I think Jill is probably not the woman to ask, because it's Jill.
Right.
Anyways, you're not the one to ask.
What?
Jill, come on. Jill's not attached to kids, emotions, none of
Right.
that shit. Anyways,
I love children.
Sound like it.
what?
I love children so much,
Anyways.
but
What I mean
Not
is
to keep
some,
them.
some
practical decisions are different from emotional
you know-
ones, and
but
people need to
but
realize.
You know that practical decisions actually have emotional costs sometimes.
Yes,
So the thing is,
do it after, and also
afterwards,
always discuss
some
everything
people-
with your
some
partner.
People will be they will struggle to get over. Some people feel like they're
Oh no,
taking a
you're
life.
you're not staying with
With what?
like the that mother of the child. Like, she can't live with you.
Why?
Oh
Here
no,
we
I
go.
thought everyone knew that.
Why?
Hey, wait.
Why?
Why?
She can't live with you.
Why?
Firstly, you made the choice for her, and you killed her baby.
Yeah, she's probably gonna fucking
wait,
kill you.
wait.
Yeah, when she
The
comes
doctor
to,
needs to
it's
like
gonna be
tell
hell.
her the choices
No,
too, right?
no,
Passed
it's
out,
you.
V.
Oh
You
no!
have to make the choice.
It's you.
I'm facing the smoke. I don't care.
Yeah, no.
That's a stranger. I don't give a
But
damn.
you know, like the consequences. You're like,
Yeah, I'm cool.
oh yeah, no.
So you lose the. You lose the.
You losing them
both.
He chose to lose them both.
That's a fair decision.
That's cool. Yeah.
No, like you made it. It's
Yeah.
your choice.
Because at least you saved this woman's life. You know what I'm saying? You saved this woman's
She
life.
can go back to her family and cry and do whatever you gotta do. Like,
You could give her a
people
second
know
chance
her.
at life.
Exactly.
She could go-
People know her. She
Yeah.
has relationships.
Yeah, man.
with
Stop
people
it, man.
that
Stop.
depend on her. and
Then
stuff.
Please.
ethical. What were you doing?
Nah,
Timmy?
you know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
What are
man.
you doing? Timmy, what are you doing?
Dashing the
Who are you
Hello.
killing?
What's your answer?
Say it, Timmy.
What's your answer?
I would want my
Wait,
man.
chill. What's your
Yeah, what's
answer?
your fucking answer? You don't want to fucking
No. He's doing it on camera. What's your answer?
I'm thinking about it right
Lagging,
now.
mate. He's lagging out.
Lagging?
Yeah,
lagging,
with
mate.
the full consequences. She might hate you for the rest
She
of your
might
life.
hate
Because you
Everything.
understand the question, like the way I thought about it was not as.
As detailed as he.
So
Yeah.
now that's the
You
scenario.
have to now-
I'm now thinking about
It's like
that
the train
scenario.
track one. Do you change the track to
Yeah,
to,
now-
to
But
kill
here's the
less
thing,
people
but here's
But I
the
think I
thing.
agree.
or more people?
I agree with them.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I would choose.
There's a more of
Who I-
a
I
domino
would choose
effect
who I know.
with somebody who's been like living for like 20, 30
yeah,
years
with
that
this
has
random
relationships
fucking
and
baby.
Yeah.
Babies can be born at any time.
I would choose
But
you.
that,
I would choose my. I
her
would choose my
baby's
wife
right there. Though.
because what?
Maybe like 8.5 months old. Right there.
Ah, stem cell research.
I'll choose my wife.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
sometimes.
You can't just
I would
say
want my
stem
man to
cell
choose me. Sorry.
I don't know what that means.
Bro, stem cell research. They need
And
No.
I'll go further. I'll go further. I expect the girl to stay.
And exactly, I want
I
my
wouldn't
man to pick
expect
me.
them.
No.
And I would want to stay.
I wouldn't expect doesn't mean
Yeah, I wouldn't
you
expect
have
them to
But
stay.
that's
Yeah.
only
no,
because-
expect doesn't mean you have to. I would
The
expect it.
nastiest thing
Okay.
you can
As
do.
in-
The nastiest thing you can do, be like, oh, but I saved your life.
No.
Hey, relax.
No.
I was gonna. Can I ask the guys though something? Can you see a world where you pick the woman, and somehow I don't know how you get there, but I'll be shouting at her at one point on some
Why?
yo,
Why?
you know, like don't be silly, like you know what I done, like you can't. Can you see a world where
I
you
don't
don't
want to
have
hang
that?
it over
What do you
her.
mean? What do you mean?
I don't ever want to hang
Where
it
I
over
tell her
her.
on
Why
some.
you have a relationship?
You say that
No, but
again.
I'll be at one point I'll be mad at her on some yo, like you know I done what I needed to do.
Why
Like
would
you
mad at
can't.
her?
She
In an
doesn't get
argument.
it.
What?
If you can't get why I done it, like you're bugging.
You guys are killing
Right?
me. In a relationship, when you are pregnant, you discuss a lot of things.
No, she's knocked out. It's my choice.
No, during the 9 months of pregnancy, you discuss what if I died during this fucking.
Oh, people do about that?
Oh, I didn't know
my
you were talking
God.
about that.
Whoa.
No,
Of
I
course you do.
Why'd you ruin it?
I didn't
But
know.
even that chat, even if she says,
Oh my
keep the
God.
baby, I'm still going to do
No,
whatever. I'm
because if the woman says keep the baby, you better fucking keep the baby and kill her.
I'm not killing my
'cause she
baby
comes
mums
to-
for nothing.
If she comes to us
Wait,
and the baby is dead. Because here's the thing. If you're a couple who's been trying for 10 years to have a child, yeah, and you're finally pregnant and it's 8 months and you guys decide, like, you have the conversation, like, I might die during this,
Yeah.
pick the baby. And if she comes to and there's no baby, you're dead.
She was never going to meet the baby. Until
You're dead! You should have spent
They're
10
both
years
men.
trying to have a baby.
Ebs, let me paint.
Nah.
Let me give you a bit of just a push.
Okay.
What if you let her go because that's the agreement? You keep the baby. The next woman you end up with is actually the love of your life.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Because you don't. Because that.
No, then I made the right choice. Love
Exactly.
wins.
No, but that's
all the time.
no, that's my point. Is like sometimes you don't actually know
Sometimes
what
it's
people.
a
You
It's
can never
true.
know the ramifications.
Right,
Yeah.
And
She was
sometimes
meant to die so you
that's
can
what
find the
some
love of your
people don't
life.
actually understand. Is
Life's
no,
like
it's
that
true.
as well.
It's
You
true.
ask the universe, the
It's
universe
true.
will give.
I always say
happens.
sometimes.
That's
You
what when
are
he said,
trapped.
if
You
your
know,
wife-
horrible.
No. Wait, chill. Pause.
What?
Sometimes we have to not just skip past some things.
What did he fucking
You
say?
have to let it sit. You
What
have
did
to
he
let it
fucking
sit.
say?
'Cause this nigga
What
said
did he
some-
fucking
this nigga said
say?
some silly. Repeat what he said.
I said sometimes you ask the universe and the universe gives.
Because when he
Wait,
said,
ask the universe for a new woman.
No,
You were manifesting. You were manifesting the love of your life.
No, you always you let the universe know that love is what you want and love is what you and love is what you achieve. The universe will always give you.
never said that, bro.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Like,
Shit,
you're
I'm
right,
saying.
Tinder. That's
Inibu.
I think the
Shut up.
reason. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sure.
Actually, no, it's cool.
But
I
what
think
if?
the reason. I think the reason.
To make it nastier,
Yeah.
what if you keep the wife and then you meet the love of your life?
That's weird because how do you know that she's the love of your life? You're busy with your wife and your baby.
What'd you say?
What?
I don't understand what you're saying, Joe.
So in my experience, you can only tell that somebody is the love of your life if you allow that energy to be like let into your life. So you've actively let them show you that.
Yeah, you can't add reason to everything.
No, but it's true.
No, like I'm saying that as in, you're
I
right.
probably can pass the love in my life fucking 7 times a day. But the thing is, you don't know that because I'm not looking for that connection. I don't want to get to know every fucking nigga.
Oh, you think
Right.
love's a choice?
Love is a choice. You make a choice to let people in. Like it's always a choice to like fall in love
Sometimes
with
it
people
creeps
and
up on
cheat.
you though, man. Like a work
No.
colleague,
Yeah, but you.
babysitter.
What?
Yo, you may be around someone enough. Just you don't have like you chose to let them in, yeah, but not on that level.
Oh, I see what you mean. But there's a level that you just cut off. There's always a level.
Yeah, you have to cut off.
There's
though.
always a level.
Love is a choice. It's an
Love-
illusion. That you don't fall in love. You choose to be in love.
It is a
Right.
choice.
Right.
It is a choice.
I don't believe in falling in love. Or you tripped?
Yeah, come
Right.
on, man.
Fuck up.
It is true, but it's a choice.
So are you guys in love with this vaccine?
Nice. I like the way you did that.
No, I'm not because I'm scared of needles and I'm really worried.
Yes, I am. I'm taking it.
I'm so
You're
scared.
taking it.
Can I tell you what?
I might take it,
no,
but I'm scared of needles, so I don't
Are
know
you
how I'm
taking
gonna do that.
I don't think I'm gonna take it, man.
All right. Why?
I just kind of feel like I don't need to, and I know that other people could get it because I could carry it, but
No, but if they're vaccinated, they can't get it, right?
no, but not everyone's gonna be vaccinated.
Then that's their
Right.
business.
That's you guys' business.
Yeah, that's their business, isn't it?
Well,
That's you. That's you and them.
Yeah.
And you think just because you're a carrier doesn't mean that you might not be affected. You might be affected.
yeah, I mean, but come on, I should be alright.
While I'm young, actually, yeah, you're young. So it's just gonna feel like a bad.
I don't know
flu.
how healthy I am though, because I haven't been through a checkup, but
Have you ever gotten corona?
not that I'm aware of. But a lot, of,
Right.
I'm sure people have had it and not have symptoms. But
Right.
Yeah.
Then you
I
cool.
don't know. I'm just right now. I'm not gonna
But
get it.
you're saying, but he's cool, but he doesn't know.
I don't-
I said then you cool.
No, I don't
he
know,
doesn't
like, what's
know
going on.
If he's had it,
And I don't know if I'm high risk either because
doesn't know. Yeah,
Right.
it's a
I
lot.
feel
of things you don't
healthy.
know.
Right.
And I think there's again going back to the misinformation thing, and obviously combined with the bad leadership, people are like, oh, in the era of Trump and Boris, do we trust what's coming out from science? And people
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a distrust of science. Doesn't make sense to me right now because you should trust experts for a reason, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask, someone that's never been to the space how to land on space. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And something that really irritates me, just quickly on the vaccine topic. And I'm tired of people, man.
You don't want a third arm?
No, just this Bill Gates conversation about vaccine. I'm
Yeah.
getting tired of it.
Why? What do you mean?
I think people are very, very easily misinformed so much that they just want to believe that this guy is evil.
Who, Bill?
Yeah. So say
Why?
what you want, right? About people are like, why is he investing so much in Africa, curing malaria, giving vaccines? Like, bro, someone's trying to help. First things first. Leave that to the side.
Yeah.
Now I hear, oh, he's a medical person. Why is he? Sorry, he's a computer person.
Yeah.
Why is he talking about vaccination?
Because he has money.
No, not just that. Elon Musk went to learn about fucking.
Rocket science, because none of his engineers worked out and he had to do it himself. None of the big ones wanted to work with him.
You can educate yourself on shit,
Of
not just
course.
what. So I realized the people have no growth mentality. So they're surprised that someone that got his money from tech is
We want to move
knowledgeable
into something else.
on medical stuff.
Billy's kind of in the world business too. Like what happens in the world affects him
yeah.
first on like a money basis.
But he doesn't have to do that because he's not the only one that there are people that the world shit affects them more.
Yeah, I
They
know.
are
but like
richer than
he's-
Bill. He doesn't
Yeah.
have to care. He didn't
Yeah.
have to do it. So the illusion that people have that he's only in this area to control the world in vaccine. First of all, I just think, shut the fuck up.
People are
chill.
scared of Bill Gates.
They're very scared.
But
And
he's
second
so
thing-
That's
rich.
weird.
Sorry,
He's
it's not so rich. There are people richer than him.
If Bezos made the vaccine,
Bare
I
people
wouldn't
are
take
richer.
it.
Bare people.
Like
Bare.
It's weird.
Like 2 people are rich.
That's the only reason why he's not richer than them.
Guys,
Because he's a good guy.
Because
Guys,
good.
there's like 2 people richer than him.
No, there's
Yeah, he's about like what, a 10th?
No.
10th
Top 10,
He
top
slipped
10.
all the way down.
It's gone down.
Okay.
Slipped all the way down.
And it's not
In
the- he
America,
doesn't get
he's
paid
like
as
the
CEO.
third
He doesn't
richest
get paid as CEO anymore. Doesn't get a CEO money. Normally gets as a CEO of Microsoft. It gets like dividends now, which is still good. Yes.
Listen, I'm sure the people that have that stigma on him have
They
done.
don't know why. I've
done-
always asked people.
I'm saying
done
some of
the
them
research.
have done research.
Bro, every
and-
time I get in conversation, I'm like, what about it? And they're like, oh, I've heard about you. Everything is heard.
I'm a fair
Right.
enough guy, mate.
It's
Heresy.
just hearsay here,
I'm
here,
a fair
here.
enough guy.
Yeah.
You explain all that to me, I'm like, oh yeah, nah, fair
I don't
enough.
argue with people who are just...
Yeah,
It's
fair
just
enough.
like,
Fair
what-
enough.
Serve your
it's just,
energy.
Where do you?
Please.
So my thing is, okay, the vaccination, right? We've seen polio get, killed by vaccination. We've seen tuberculosis get killed by tuberculosis.
Measles, all
Measles.
of it.
We have literally got here because people will tell you vaccination is not perfect. There are certain things that you might not know that might happen. There might be side effects that you might not even be aware of when it's being done.
Yeah.
Or guess what? People do it because they have to preserve life right now.
Okay, but
And
just,
then-
just to give you an example, there was a morning after pill that women were taking for a long time. It was marketed, of course, to stop morning sickness. Not
Oh,
morning
not
after
the morning.
pill,
You
sorry.
killed me there.
Not morning after pill, but there was
Yeah, the morning sickness
the morning
pill.
sickness pill, and then
Yeah.
obviously babies started coming out deformed and started miscarriages. That's an example where science got it wrong.
And the ramifications were a bit. That sounds like some steep ramifications.
That's
to me.
bad.
Very steep ramifications, but
Cleft
that
lip
to
and all
me,
that.
so I'm not saying science will never get it wrong.
I know, but that's where people's fears might come from.
Right.
Some people's fears,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Some people is just fear of
Oh,
the,
yeah.
fear of the unknown,
Yeah.
right? So my thing, and the other conversation I have, people tell me is, oh, why is it so fast? Vaccines they normally take a bit of time.
Yeah, they do. Normally take at least like a
Usually
year.
take.
So they took
2.
about 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Because of
3.
bureaucracy, red tape, whatnot. Do people not understand the fact that this might be is this the world?
The whole
Is
world.
this the first world's global pandemic? I think. it
No,
might-
SARS,
No.
please.
No, global, as in this level of the
Oh,
whole
SARS didn't
world.
touch everybody.
Ah,
Affected?
what's that Spanish flu that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the ramage that was global? I
When
think,
was
right?
that though?
Was
What
it
day- what
was it
date?
this level?
90s. Yeah.
Was it the Black Plague or the Spanish flu? Which one?
Oh no,
Spanish
Black
Nah,
Plague.
Black
Ages
Plague
ago.
was here. I don't think it was around the world.
Spanish
Do you
flu was
think
around the
was
world.
Spanish flu around the world?
That was global.
Yeah,
There was
'cause this
another
is-
one.
Africa,
COVID is
this
everything.
COVID is
Every corner of the
everywhere.
earth. Yeah.
There's nowhere spared from
Stop
COVID.
trying to test your vaccines on Africa.
Also.
I don't know if they're doing that.
No,
anymore.
no.
No, they did that.
They tried to.
Yeah,
That's
they
why I'm saying stop
Oh.
trying to do that.
That's a bit mad.
That Billy Gates' hands were behind that, man.
Right.
Anyways, I'm not even getting to that. My point being, there is a lot of mistrust of the speed as well. My argument to that is
The whole world was on
not
working
just
on it.
that. Did things 10, 15 years ago that took 3 years, did they still take 3 years today? If they do, what's technology done?
No, you're right. Like,
Technology should advance things. Things should get quicker.
Yeah, you're
we're
right.
here because we've now gotten faster, everything and better.
yeah.
We know how things should be. So the illusion
That's
that
right.
people have is like your question is speed. Really, you should be expecting them to move fast because you should know that we're in a different world to what 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever. You should expect speed.
Especially
The
for something that's
viruses-
pretty much like a fucking cold.
The virus is
Because the flu vaccine is different every year. Because there's different flus every year. And that gets out every year, which means it takes a year to make. So they would make sense that this take a year to make.
special strain though.
Yeah, exactly. But it's
still,
kind
my
of the
point
same
is,
makeup,
this is-
right?
people have been learning.
Yeah.
They're here to
Of the
learn
same flu,
and
the same
respond
lipids,
to
the
these
same.
things. They're people that are literally, this is their life.
I know, but the distrust is, and you have to remember this. The speed.
It's the leaders, bro.
It's the
The leaders will make
No,
us
but you have
trust
to
things
remember
better.
as
They
well,
speak about it
'cause-
differently.
The people making like you said, most of the people that are trying to make the vaccine are mostly
Controlled.
private. So, and
Yeah.
they understand that the first to do it is the first to get, I don't want to say trillions, but they'll be getting billions. This is a money move.
No, it's probably trillion.
This is a money
it's
move.
It is a
It's
money
trillions.
move.
Trillion.
I understand that
For
there's a
two
difference.
for 2 injections, by the way, because you can't
Yeah.
just get the one.
Booster.
This is a money move, Timmy,
But
more
that's
than
why
it is.
I don't like the American ones as much. Like the UK one, Oxford one was a research laboratory.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Is the Oxford one the AstraZeneca one?
don't know.
Don't get it twisted. These universities and that, I don't know, are they super government tied or
No, not all of
they're
them.
private, right?
No, so
Yeah.
the research laboratories are not. They are for science. So a lot of them don't always make money. Pfizer, those companies
Yeah.
are literally for money.
They're
Yeah,
really-
that's
Yeah.
money.
I am not. So I'm not saying the research laboratories would not care about money as well, but
They're
they're
in it for the science.
in it for the science.
Love it again.
And the
Discovery.
grants that
Yeah.
come with it.
Tenure.
Because they have to pay,
About to
they have to pay
say,
people. So I
That
think
money comes in
I would have
nice.
felt better
Mm.
if that's where, and maybe that's where it came from. Maybe that's who discovered that Pfizer then said, we're going to pay you and we're going to take it as ours. I don't know.
I don't know, but once
I
one
actually don't
came
know.
out, they all came out. Somebody said, I have a vaccine. Suddenly
But-
everybody said, me too.
Yeah,
me
because
too.
they don't want to lose
me
all the
too.
money,
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And that's
Like,
where
suddenly it was
that's
just
where
ready.
some people's distrust.
which I understand.
Which is
Because
understandable.
I don't even like the fact that it's those companies, right? I don't like the fact that it's a Pfizer, for example. I don't want it to be a Pfizer.
Yeah.
I would have liked, that's what I'm
know.
saying, I would have preferred if it came from those laboratories. But the thing that would give me trust, and again, it's probably stupid of me, is probably, I don't want to see it, but I want to see some leaders take it. But who knows what they're taking?
Nothing.
Right.
I want to see some of you.
There's so much
take
fake
it.
news. This is going to be taking
Listen.
salt water.
Listen, exercise your free choice.
Yeah, do you,
Right?
bro?
If you don't want to take it, don't take it.
Die, don't die.
You wanna
Spread it to your
take
parents.
it,
Don't spread it to your
take it.
parents.
Right? If
Whatever.
you
You lot
want to,
start getting superpowers though. You
By,
mad jealous,
by the
mate?
way, quick, just based on that, what was that superpower thing? That
Oh,
we
we're
were
getting
talking
into
about?
apparently the sun or the
Tomorrow?
yeah.
So should I go outside like this?
No,
I just don't know what power
Don't
I
jump off
want.
a roof.
Wait, what? What's this?
Black
What's
people
this?
are getting superpowers.
Anyway,
It's the
Oh.
winter solstice tomorrow.
White in you. I don't know if you're gonna get it.
First of all,
I don't know.
first of all,
You tell him. You tell him whatever you want to tell
What
him.
is this? What is
Oh, we
this?
need to be getting
Superpowers? Why?
I can't
I
answer
don't
that.
know.
Something about the sun and the alignments of
White
stars.
people are calling something
like
else.
that. Huh?
There's apparently the white world.
Oh yeah,
something else.
they're saying enlightened. We're gonna become enlightened or
No,
something.
it's something. It's just science.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
winter solstice.
It's something about like
The long
melanin.
days begin.
No, wait.
Oh no!
So it
You were
means
talking
that-
about regular.
No, as in
Long-
like
long
the
days
sun.
Long days don't start till next
the-
year.
No, from tomorrow the sun stops doing that whole setting at 3:52
Joe,
thing.
We get summer back. What?
Just slowly.
Joe.
Wait,
The
in-
days get
I
lighter.
thought that was.
Jill.
I thought that comes like.
Black people are getting superpowers. That's what it is.
You guys are killing me.
That's what it is.
No, but that's what we've been telling ourselves.
Yeah,
Fucking
they're killing
hell.
That's
us.
what the black community.
Why?
I don't know.
They've been killing
I
us.
actually don't know. All I know is tomorrow, whatever time. I don't know what time of the day we're all doing it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go out like this.
Yeah.
Just wait till
I need to
something
think of my
strike me.
superpower.
I'm gonna jump in the air, see if I hang.
Wait, where's this
I'm
misinformation
gonna try
coming
and run
from?
at fast
Twitter?
speed.
Manifestation is me, man.
I'm gonna try everything.
Is this Crystal's Twitter? Is this Crystal
I don't
Twitter?
know.
No, this is
Bit of
science.
both. A bit of both.
Jill, this is,
No,
this is
A bit
science.
of both.
This is science.
Bit of stones and crystals to mixed with
part
chicken
of
foot.
The power
Yeah.
is more. There's something scientifically happening tomorrow.
Right.
We
The
don't
solstice?
Yeah, we don't actually know if it gives us
Wait,
power.
just stop
That's what they've
saying
been saying.
words. What is that? Solstice.
You guys have never heard about the fucking solstice. I want to see this Twitter
Clearly,
thing.
otherwise we would have been able to make sense of what's happening.
I want to
That's
see
why
this
we're all-
Twitter
that's why
thing.
we're all saying
Let
we're
me
gonna get
wrap up
powers.
while you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exercise your free choice. It's your free will. It's your body. If you want to kick back and just watch how people react to this virus, do that. That's me still. I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to watch. If niggas get deformed, start moving mad, that's on you, man.
Didn't they say you can't travel unless you get a vaccine?
They didn't say that yet.
Confirmed
Yeah.
yet.
It's up in the air. But
What
it
happens if
ain't.
they do that? What happens? What do you guys do? no, I'm saying, what would you guys do?
I don't need to go anywhere anytime soon, so I'm alright.
No, as in you can never travel.
You can never try. Never.
Can't be
Ever.
hard to
The
enforce.
government
Do
shouldn't
you know
be
some
that.
countries before you go, you have to get like certain shots and certain
Oh yeah, your
vaccines.
immunization card.
Some countries you can. Yeah, some countries you cannot go to without get. So
The
if,
Yeah, you
vaccine
need like
passport.
yellow fever vaccine
yeah,
to
so
go
some
places.
countries would say you're not coming in if you're gonna bring coronavirus here because
That's true.
Listen, I'll deal with that when I deal with that.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
for me, I'm watching.
I'm scared of. news
I
so
ain't,
bad.
I ain't, I ain't
want
jumping in
to.
front of no vaccine for nobody.
yeah, you can't jump in.
Yeah, God
I'm
forbid.
just because I said I'll take, I'm not
Yeah.
queuing first.
Be informed.
2023.
Oh wait,
Be informed. What?
sorry. I thought he was going to be at the front of the line.
Oh,
to me,
okay.
2023,
Yeah.
25.
So you're not taking the vaccine then, Timmy?
I'm not in a rush, no.
Let me just. Can I just outro?
go ahead.
Sorry. Can I just outro? Right. Exercise your free will once again.
How
And
do I find it?
what? The solstice.
No, the fucking powers thing.
Oh, I'll show
I
you.
want to know how to get
I
power.
don't know if it's a Google search.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Google.
Twitter, the Twitter search.
Yeah, it might be a Twitter search. I don't know if it's a Google
It's on
search. I don't think the
YouTube.
SEOs
Yeah.
have
That's how
gone.
I know it's bullshit.
Yeah,
No, it's on a podcast I heard.
yeah.
Right?
I had a question earlier, but
No, ask it.
I was gonna say, yeah. Is there anything legally that the citizens of a misled country can do to kind of gain more control over the situation? Because clearly the people who are meant to be in leadership aren't doing their job properly. Just a question.
It is tough because we voted.
But there's
We knew
nothing we can do to kind of like
We can
manage
organize.
the situation better.
We can organize.
Okay.
We can vote. Like the majority can vote better. Because my vote would have actually not made a difference.
It's true. Yeah. We
I hate
all,
to say it,
it's
but
true.
No, but
yeah.
no,
You
but-
and
I
your
know
one,
it
you and your
does.
one vote.
But
would
I'm
No,
saying
it does,
people.
though.
Is many people.
people think that exact same thing.
And so there's
And
a
the
bunch of
thousands.
people.
Yeah.
Millions,
Oh,
Joe.
fuck off.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Millions that don't
Oh,
vote.
there's so many.
That might
It's a lot.
actually change the votes.
Okay, so there's nothing we can do legally to. Cool. Listen, let's
Boycott.
Let's do it.
You can't do shit, bro.
We can't do nothing.
Can't do shit.
So it's all lip
Protest.
service.
If everyone just stopped. Are we
many
not? Are we
protests?
protesting?
People protesting the mask. People protesting lockdown.
No,
people
I
protesting
mean, not.
everything.
Ew, don't protest a mask and lockdown. Ew.
Some people protested that though.
If somebody was just like,
They were protesting in Manchester the other day or
The
something.
outro. I'm tired. I'm tired.
This is because I tried
I've
a
been here.
couple
Do
of
the
times.
outro. Do the share like. Whatever.
yo, we tired of coronavirus.
We are.
God.
Like, share, comment, join us in the conversations, even though we know you are just as tired of talking about coronavirus as we are.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.